Hey Joe, it's Folks here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a strategy that I guarantee the majority of you have never thought of before. Now, this print-on-demand store here has done over $1 million in sales, and in a moment I'll tell you how I know that. And today we're going to take a look at how they are secretly making a bunch of sales. And if you have watched my channel before, you know that I love print-on-demand stores like this. And if you are new here, make sure to check out some of my other videos where I consistently show you awesome products to sell, as well as breaking down winning stores like this. Also, if you want to go through some step-by-step training from me to actually build out your own print-on-demand store, make sure to check out my course. There's a link down in the description. The best part is it is completely free, and inside you'll get access to over 30 step-by-step videos showing you the process to build out your print-on-demand store. So again, this print-on-demand store has done over $1 million in sales, and the reason I know that is because of their reviews. Here on the site, they are listing 17,589 reviews. The lowest selling price of their products is $59.99. And if you do the math there, we are over $1 million. And there is actually a good chance that they are making much more than $1 million. The reason for that is because a lot of their products actually cost way more than $59.99, especially when you start getting into some of these larger sizes. And also the idea that not everybody that actually purchases will actually leave a review. I would think it is safe to assume that if the store is showing 17,000 reviews, that they likely have like 5 times the amount of customers than they're actually getting reviews for. Which means this store could be closing in on 100,000 sales. If you do the math, you see that this is a very successful store. And this is a store that I have shown before on my channel. They've done a great job at creating what is called a product-based store. This is a type of store that sells just one product, but they choose lots of different niches to sell it to. Essentially, they sell canvases for the walls, and if you hover through their menu, you see lots of different things that they create designs for. Everything from hunting and fishing, gym lovers and sewing and golf and billiards too. If you are somebody that has a home gym, they make these awesome signs here that you can customize to hang in your own home gym. Or maybe you love to hunt and you can create something like this to hang in your house. Or even if you're looking to buy a gift for your mom on Mother's Day or for her birthday or something like that. Essentially what I'm saying is this store has done a great job at making sure that they have an awesome product and also awesome niches, and when you put them together you have a winning combination, and that is how this store has been successful. But the question that a lot of you are probably asking is, how is this store actually making all of their sales? Well, for starters, they are running an Instagram account. They have almost 30,000 followers, they're posting lots of great content, they're promoting their products, and ultimately they're likely getting a lot of organic traffic to their site. And here is where things begin to get a little bit interesting with this store, and ultimately this is part of the secret strategy that they are using to make their sales. I was actually able to find a couple of different Facebook pages. This one here called Tailored Canvases, and then this one here that is just called Tailored Canvases. You'll see in the page transparency section that both of these pages are actually running ads right now. This one here is running ads, and this one here is running ads. If we go into the ads library, we can see that both pages are actively setting up new campaigns. You can see this one started running on July 17th. This one down here started running on June 5th. If we go to the other page that they have, we'll see that it's also running ads. As I'm making this video right now, it is July 19th. So these ads have been running now for a couple of months. And here is where things actually begin to get very interesting. What I just showed you are Facebook pages and Instagram pages that are named for the actual store. This store here is called tailoredcanvases.com, and they have created a couple of Facebook pages that are named Tailored Canvases, which is pretty typical, right? This is the name of the store, and that's what they've named their social media profiles. And again, this is a store that sells print-on-demand canvases to lots of different niches, and they have created a somewhat general social media presence. But take a look at these 3 ads that popped up in my newsfeed. What you'll notice is that they are all promoting products that look very similar to what is sold on the Tailored Canvas website. If we zoom in on this one here, you will see that they are actually linking to the Tailored Canvas site, which means that the owner of this store has not only set up Facebook pages that are named Tailored Canvas, but they've also set up tons of secondary pages that are more relevant to their actual niche. Think about it like this. typically, if you're going to create a store like this, you're going to have a store, and then you're going to create a social media page. We'll just call this P, right? And for this store, they have created a page that is based off of their general store, tailored canvases, right? We'll do TC over here. And then typically, they would just run ads and post on social media from this account and get people to come to their store. Here is the genius part about this. They have also begun creating niche pages, right? So the N means niche. They've created pages like I Love Cattle and other ones that help them to gain credibility with the different niches that they are selling to. Here is the I Love Cattle page right here. They've got almost 18,000 followers on it, and they are running ads. If we go to the ads library, we will see the actual ads that I just showed you. This store is creating all of these different niche pages, and then they are running ads sending people directly to the Tailored Canvas website. And clearly there's a reason why this store has tried to run so many ads. The first is the actual effectiveness of ads. They can literally come into Ads Manager here and they can just type in something like farming. They will then get a lot of different interests that they can actually target, and essentially anybody interested in any of these things will begin seeing the canvases that they are creating. You could target various interests that relate to homesteads or even just different magazines that talk about different styles of home decor. You could really target people in this niche very easily, actually. And the same is true for some of the other niches too that this store is selling to. I could type in hunting right here and I could get a whole bunch of interest for hunting. I could type in fitness and I could also get the same thing. Essentially, this store is aware that the more it doubles down on advertising, the more sales it's going to make. And the question is, if you're running your own print-on-demand store, should you copy what this store has done? And I'll answer that question in a moment. Essentially, regardless of what you're doing, I think it's important to see some of the things that this store is doing and copy them regardless of what it is you are doing with your store. The first is they have chosen a great product. They have chosen something that is unique. They have chosen something that is profitable, and they're also making great designs for it, which kind of segues into the next thing that they've done, which is making sure that they're actually choosing great niches. They've chosen passions and hobbies and different things that people identify with. And ultimately, when you're starting a print-on-demand store, that is one of the most important things that you must do. When you choose good niches and you choose good products and make good designs, it is much easier to make sales, especially when you are using Facebook ads. Essentially, what I'm saying is that successful print-on-demand stores choose good niches and they choose unique and profitable products that make sense for them. Someone who loves fitness is likely going to see that a fitness canvas with their name on it makes a lot of sense for them. Or someone who really likes to cook or likes to read or drink coffee would also find products for them on this store. Now, who should actually emulate this strategy? Meaning actually building a store that has a little bit more of a general approach and then creating more niche-based social media pages to actually promote the products. Obviously, if you're creating a store like this here, which is a niche-based store where they're just creating products to sell to one niche, a strategy like this wouldn't make any sense because you would just make your social media page based on the niche that you are building the store for. You would have no need to make multiple pages. However, if you were doing something like this here, which is a more general store that sells to lots of different niches, maybe this sort of a strategy could be a good option for you. Or even if you were doing something like this here, which is very similar to Tailored Canvas in the sense where they have chosen one product and then they've chosen lots of different niches to make designs for. The real problem with a store type like this is that your store is general, which means when you begin to create social media profiles, those profiles are somewhat general. This store is called Lakeshore Metal Decor. So that means that the social media pages are going to be called Lakeshore Metal Decor, which means as they begin posting content, they sort of have to cover each one of the niches that they are selling to. They have to post kitchen related stuff or coffee or farming or hunting or all these other things. And ultimately what you end up with is a pretty cluttered and pretty random social media feed. And this store, Tailored Canvas, has essentially done something that is groundbreaking and ultimately something that I think can really help a general based store. Meaning you're not only able to sell to lots of different niches, but actually when you open up multiple different social media accounts for different niches, you're able to cultivate that niche following. This is something I talk about all the time here on my channel. And for me, I have primarily created niche stores. So I don't have a ton of experience with like running a whole bunch of different social media accounts at once, but but ultimately it can be done, and this store is proof of it. So let me know what you guys think. Is this a strategy that you may try to emulate? And if not, why? I think at the end of the day, again, it's important to see that what this store has done is they have created great products for their niches, and they're using the power of social media to sell them. And ultimately, no matter what type of store you create, I think that's a good strategy for you to try and copy. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.